welcome to the 2-minute series. The topic for today is initial public offer. Now, once we've understood capital market, we've understood what is the primary and secondary market. Some other terms that are related to capital market are what become important, and initial public offer is one such term, which is for short known as the IPO. Now, an IPO is the first sale of a company's shares to the public, which means that when the first time a company is selling its particular shares for gaining some capital in the capital market, that particular sale is what is known as the IPO. As we all know, this is something that is done in the primary market. It is also known as stock market launch or flotation. So these are some other terms. Now, whenever an IPO is something that is issued, it results in a market listing, obviously, because a company will have to sell its shares in the market. So this will automatically list the company in the market. And also through this process of selling shares to the general public, a private company transforms into a public company. This is one important point that can be asked, that till this time, before the IPO, a company is a private company, but once its shares are what are being held by the public, it will become a public company. This is something that can be asked in prelims also. Another term that is important is the follow-on public offer. Now, unlike IPO, it is the issuance of shares to investors by a public company that is already listed on a stock market exchange. So this clearly means that it is a stock issue of additional shares made by a company that is already publicly listed and has gone through the IPO process. So it is the further selling of shares once the IPO has been done by a particular company. This means that there is further dilution of shares that takes place. Though what becomes important here is that these shares are also something that are sold in the primary market only, because these are shares that are sold by the company to the investors and not amongst investors themselves. So this is what follow-on public offer is, and this is that not between investor to investor, but rather from company to investor. So these are the two terms that are important for us. So that's all for today. I thank you all for watching the video.